I don't know what to do.
That's annoying!
Looks terrible. We're hiding these. Ow! What is going on here?
This is a joke.
Where's the dish? This should be really obvious.
Oh dear, oh dear. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Janice.
Great to hear from you.
Today's theme is Mystery Grocery Bag. In front of you is a grocery bag of ingredients. You must create 3 different dishes, 2 portions of each, using just these ingredients and the store cupboard behind you. Food waste will not be tolerated.
Is there an order, Janice?
We all went out for drinks at the weekend. The order will be decided on who left first to last.
Oh yeah, okay.
Good one.
So I went first. I live the furthest away.
Shock! I went second. I live the second furthest away.
I'm hearing lots of excuses. We stuck it out to the bitter end.
I don't actually remember.
And Eben.
How about we call it like this?
Yeah, fine.
You have 15 minutes each to complete the challenge. Good
Baz?
luck.
Tender stem broccoli. We have feta, parmesan, sausages, garlic, ginger, a lot of spring onions, cooked beetroot, packet rice, love this, okay, and some gnocchi, potato gnocchi. Let's change them from sausages to something else. I'm gonna make 1/2 kind of andouille, and then I might make some 2 patties. The key here is stretch your meat further. Don't quote me on that. Tomato paste, smoked paprika, chili flakes, oregano. 2 massive cloves of garlic, about half of it, into this mix here. This, as a spicy sausage mix, could work nicely in and amongst the gnocchi. Chuck a load of olive oil in as well. How long have we got? 6 minutes. Different flavours, different sausage mix. Could go well with the rice. Curry powder, coriander powder, and a teaspoon of cumin. I have no idea if the guys are going to have any idea. Bread. Okay, 1, 2. I'm thinking these need to be fried off. I'm slightly worried with my guy next. He hasn't used beetroot very often, so he won't know what to do with it. I need to line things up so the guys know what they're doing. Curried meatballs with the rice. And then lastly, beetroot in here. And I want to grate them. I'd like that to be mixed in, like beetroot orzo or beetroot pasta. But I haven't got time to do that, so all I can do is commit to... Oh, where's my grater gone? Grate. Right. That feels like a relatively strong start. I'm going to give myself a confident 8. 8.5. Mike!
So, we've got lumps of something. Eat some stuff, make some decisions quick. Come on, Mike. Beetroot? I don't like beetroot. That'll probably work with some stuff. That's raw meat, so I'm not going to taste that because I might get the poos. So we have one dish. This is the other half, obviously. What are we doing there? Should we make kebabs? I don't know what this is. Oh, it's quite loose. I was thinking of trying to do like, koftery kebabs. Let's hope they cook enough so that they can be turned. One's a bit more generous than the other, but that's, oh gosh. But that's sometimes what life deals you. Have I just basically taken sausage meat and made sausages on sticks? Let's fry these things off. Do you know what? I am just going to get these under, and then Ebbers doesn't have to worry about anything else. Just start cooking those. Ginger's going in there. I'd really like to fry that off quickly before going, whoa! That is a hot grill. Soak your kebab skewers, guys. Let's just remove these now. Oh, I've had a shocker, guys! Let's just, scooch them back together again, right? Let's just put them under there. I'm just gonna get some tomatoes, getting some form of sauce going. Oh no! I don't think these were meant to do this. Can we do something else with these? They're going in. And this is a traditional ragu. And my time is up. I've humiliated myself again. The only positive to come out of this is that no one saw what I put under there and got out. I mean, obviously you guys saw it. I'm gonna give myself a 3 out of 10. And I'm gonna get Ebbers in here quick. Ebbers!
some sort of meatbally things with breadcrumbs, I'm guessing, to make it go crispy. Some sort of tomato ragu. I think what we've done is taken sausage meat and split it. Grated beetroot. Where's that gonna go? I think that kind of tomato sausagey thing can only possibly be finished with parmesan and pasta. Whole grain packet rice is awesome for a stir fry. So let's do that. Surface area is everything. When you're around that side, you can definitely smell what's going on, and I don't understand why there was burning. Spring onions cut up as the base to our stir fry. What's on skewers? And why? Spring onions into a hot pan, heavy on ginger, heavy on garlic. Half of that's going in the oven with those kind of bready meatballs, and half I'll put through this. Okay, lay some clues. Soy and sesame, stick to classic. That's the clue to go in there for Jamie. This is lovely, and it's gonna take some of that in it. I don't think that's gonna work. Instead, I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna add more water into there and add the gnocchi straight in. I think it's excusable to use 3 different hobs, because that might give Jamie some kind of clue of how to balance these. So I'm actually gonna put that one, which is now pretty much there, over there. Rice can go in. It leaves me with this strange combination of sausage balls, and I've realised why it's cooking funny. It's on grill. Oh, somebody skewered stuff and burnt it under the grill. We'll make like a soup out of this, and then thicken it with our friend polenta. We've used polenta a few times, but like a pink polenta that will then house our roasted broccoli, feta, and those sausage balls. Toasted almonds. That is dish number 1. Doesn't need anything other than plating and seasoning with that. That's dish number 2. Some cheese and some gnocchi. And this is Jamie's problem. Beetroot, feta, polenta, and his meatball mix. And that's my time. Out of 10, 8. Surely Jamie can't mess it up. There's just 15 minutes to get some stuff on a plate. Jamie!
This is bad news. Oh my gosh, there is so much going... Right, okay. Let's have a look and see what we've got in the kitchen, shall we? I've never seen this before. Is that just milky cabbage? Boiling water for pasta, that's fine. This is fried rice with broccoli, leeks, almonds, and soy sauce. That can go in at the end. Ooh. Gnocchi. I think that gnocchi is gnocchi cooked. Let's get some pasta into here. That's hot. It's beetroot. Let's get that in there. More spring onions have got to go into that dish, because otherwise we're going to have all of these spring onions left over. More in the dish, and then some left over for garnish. Beetroot, feta, pasta. I feel like that's a dish. We're taking the broccoli out of here. It's going into our fried rice dish where there is already broccoli. And then these sausage balls are going in here. Breadcrumbs and parmesan. This is going to go into the oven. Still don't know why that's there. This can be served up. Oh yeah, look at this. Equal portion measures. Yeah. Is the pasta done? It doesn't matter, doesn't matter. It will have to be done. I'm sure it looks much better from that side. Yabba. Ah! 3 out of 10.
Our Meal Packs app
Has been reborn!
Meet Sidekick, your all-in-one kitchen companion, taking you through every step to crushing the week's cooking. First, choose 3 to 5 delicious meals for the week. Sidekick will then generate one shopping list, and every fresh ingredient you buy will be completely used up across all those dishes. Bye-bye food waste. The step-by-step cooking is super easy too, and you'll discover new dishes, techniques, and ingredients the more you use it. And the best thing is, this is just the beginning. We'll constantly be adding new features and smarter ways to help us all crush the week's cooking. Plus, it's free for 30 days, so you might as well try it.
Right.
Are we taking any win that we can?
Triple cloche.
I'll cut you down.
Think everyday meals times 3.
3, 2, 1. Ooh, interesting.
They're exactly what I'd expect from us.
What I think we have in front of us is a gnocchi bolognese with sausage meatballs, fried rice with broccoli and sesame oil, and milky beetroot pasta with feta.
I'm kind of thinking that's great, but overdoes it. That's excellent. And we did the usual, we did what we were left with.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No.
No, what's happened here?
What has happened?
Yeah.
What have we done?
I think that was on its way to be a really good dish. And then some curried meatballs got put on top of it.
Curried meatballs. Cheers.
Yeah. That is tasty.
Heavy on ginger and garlic. That's great.
What was this one?
I don't want to eat that.
Milky beetroot
Milky beetroot.
and feta pasta.
Of which I can hold up my hand and say 2 of those mistakes, I left him. Oh God.
I'll be honest with you, Ebbers.
That is horrible.
That is
That is horrible.
disgusting.
All I did was put together what you 3 had made. So why don't you explain to us what you made?
So I split the sausage meat in 2, curried one, put it into balls, and I turned the other into a ndouya-like mix to fry off. I then grated all the beetroot with the idea that the pasta could be cooked in that beetroot juice.
So I took the meatballs and I just started cooking them. I then took your squeezed out sausage meat and I put them back into sausages.
Sorry.
I was thinking like kofta style kebabs and I skewered them.
Oh, okay.
And then I put them under the grill. Forgot to soak the sticks, so I set the whole thing on fire. Also, they didn't really have the body to hold.
No.
So they fell apart, they burnt, so I took the sticks out, and then I poured them into some garlic ginger.
Poured them.
For the sake of just doing something, I started a tomato sauce going, and then I crumbled my crumbly sausage in and thought, ragu.
So I threw the gnocchi in to cook it in the pan, added some water, left it on the side with some breadcrumbs that were toasting and some parmesan, thinking we could even just put the breadcrumbs and parmesan over the top and bake the whole thing off and even serve it in the pan, or then divide it between two plates. I then looked at what we had, thought how do I use the broccoli, loads of spring onions, some of our holy trinity, so spring onion, garlic, ginger and the rice, and I did that dish. Beetroot feta, great combination. I got the pasta out thinking we could do that and left it on top of water, and in my last 5 seconds I should have put the pasta back away, because what I had in mind was like a wet beetroot polenta with our meatballs and some roasted broccoli, finished with feta and spring onion was my plan.
So you put milk in with beetroot as well?
To make like a beetroot puree. We weren't actually going to puree, but once it's cooked,
That is quite confusing.
it would have gone.
I came in to find roughly 12 different dishes or items that could go into dishes. I did pick up on the separation. There was stuff over there, there was stuff here, and there was stuff there.
Already I'm picking up on this lovely, amazing, sassy tone of, right, okay, I'm here to defend myself.
You had 12 options.
Literally, there was a plate. That was done for it. That was done for
That was
him.
done.
That was done minus the meatballs. It was just one plate to finish in 15 minutes.
I love though that you did go, that needs more meat. Bosh. That's my favourite thing about
There was
this
nowhere
whole
else for
thing.
that meat to go.
Well-
It's not going to go into the beetroot feta pasta, and it's not going to go into the rice. Right, well. Then I found 3 tons of spring onion that we hadn't used. And so I had to figure out, just pop them everywhere. Combine those 2 dishes, take the broccoli out of that pan, put it into there, because there's already broccoli in there anyway.
You split the sausage, and all the sausage has gone into that one meat, into that one dish.
And now it's time to reveal how much food was left over.
Barry, over there, this is our fresh leftovers.
I mean, to be fair, we don't consider those to be leftover because they have such a long shelf life, they will last for weeks to come. But 100%, that's the problem.
I think we know which direction this is going. Baz.
I gave myself an 8.5.
Hell.
Wow. But I think because we only got 2 out of 3 dishes, I think it's a fail.
I scored myself a 3 because I basically burnt some stuff and then undid the sausage I made. This is a fail for me. We have not split the protein accordingly. That is almost inedible and food waste.
I also gave myself a fairly hefty 8. I was really chuffed with that dish, pretty much start to finish, like finished that dish, and then that. So on paper, I'd say pass, but the fact that's nearly inedible, it's got to be a fail.
I scored myself a 3. 1 for each dish.
You got one too many points.
Unbelievable. They up and it's a fail.
Since filming this wreckage, our chefs have turned this exact bag of ingredients into these incredible dishes for our Sidekick app. 2 portions each, 0 food waste. It's what we could have won. They're live this week if you fancy trying them out. Otherwise, thank you for watching another Pass It On challenge.
We passed it on.
Literally, we've just passed it on.
And I finished it up as it was passed on to me.
What do we learn here? You should go home early on drinks night.
Told ya.